Hello everyone, Ember here, and welcome back to a new video. And in this one, I'm going to be taking a look at Alakazam, which is a fairly strong budget deck. I mean, you really don't even need to run Fezandipiti if you didn't want to. But yeah, it's a fairly strong, pretty cheap deck, and it's all about using this very powerful Stage 2 Pokemon, which has one very powerful attack, Powerful Hand, very aptly named. For a single Psychic Energy, place 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon for each card in your hand. So it's a very simple deck. You're just trying to draw as many cards as you possibly can, while also hoping your opponent doesn't have a Judge, or a Xerasic, or Hand Trimmers, or any of those pesky annoying cards. Oh yeah, Unfair Stamp. And that annoying special red card that's coming around in Chaos Rising, which I think realistically will be the end of Alakazam's short but brief-lived presence in the format. I think Alakazam is honestly a really solid deck right now. But yeah, once we get that card in Chaos Rising, it's going to hurt Alakazam a lot. So I wanted to do Alakazam before that set at the very least, because it's so much fun right now. So yeah, that's the deck in a nutshell. There's actually nothing else to explain. It's literally just draw as many cards as you can and then one-shot things with Alakazam. We do have Togekiss to try and cheese some prizes. Just whenever you take a knockout, you flip a coin, and if heads, you get to take an additional prize card. So it's really fun because you can turn 2 prize Pokemon into Megas, or like single prize squishy Pokemon into 2 prize Pokemon, which is also how you might win the prize trade against some single prize decks. So, just thought that was worth mentioning. So yeah, Togekiss, bit of a standout. I would always recommend running Togekiss. We do also have Shaymin for some bench protection because there is so much spread on Walado now. Between Starmie, Darmanitan in the ends deck, and then was it Wellspring Ogerpon that does spread damage? Yeah, plenty of spread attackers. So you do need Shaymin. Also got Psyduck. I haven't actually faced any Dusknoir yet today, but yeah, Psyduck is there as an option to deal with that as well. As for the trainers, I'll very quickly speed through them because there's actually not too many, really. It's just 4 of them, most things. Like, we do play some Sacred Ash just because our Pokemon get knocked out quite easily, and we do want to recover as much as possible and also prevent us from decking out. We do also run 4 copies of Hilda as a great supporter. Like, you don't need Lilies in Alakazam. You can just get away with playing Hilda and Dawn. So, yeah, that's why I run Hilda. We also got Battle Cage to protect us from Monkey Dories. And then we also have Dawn as well, which is just, it's just great for this deck because it means we can just find everything. So, yeah, there's really nothing else to explain. The new energy, I mean, that was a really nice buff from Perfect Order, allowing you to search your deck for 2 basic Psychic Pokemon. Just kind of it means you're running more Poffins in the deck, which is fantastic for this deck. It also means you can quite easily go first, I feel like, playing this. Like, I always used to go second with Alakazam, but now it just feels like you can just go first, which is great. So, yeah, you could honestly run like 4 copies of these if you really wanted to. But yeah, that's Alakazam in a nutshell. It's a very, very strong budget deck if you didn't know already. But yeah, I'm assuming you knew already. But yeah, it's a very potent deck in the format right now. So yeah, let me know what you think about Alakazam down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, so unfortunately my opponent did draw a million cards off their mulligans, because for some reason we mulliganed 3 or 4 times, which is yeah, kind of sucks a bit, but we should be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get another Abra down, I think, just because I want to make sure my opponent can't use an Ogerpon attack and like boss KO Abra, for example. So yeah, just go ahead, attach down there, which is fine. Now, we don't have too much going on in the hand, but of course that can very quickly change with Alakazam, so not the most optimal start for sure, but things can change. So yeah, we'll see what my opponent does. We might be able to get a KO on them next turn, but we're a few cards short of a KO. But yeah, it just really depends on what my opponent is playing as well. So the Bug Catcher set. I'm assuming this is just like a Venusaur deck or something. Venusaur is kind of like a 6 and 2/3s because some of their Pokemon are really easy to KO. Like, we can one-shot their Ogerpons quite easily, or okay, Hydrapple. I'm assuming this is Hydrapple EX then, I guess. Diplin's kind of annoying because they might be able to get a 2-shot with Festival Lead and take 2 prizes. So they Dawn for something. What are they dawning for? Okay, that is a Diplin with Festival Lead, so yeah, that is kind of annoying. Diplin is for sure like a bit of a problem for Alakazam. But yeah, we are like a bit more consistent than them, but yeah, that double prize turn's really annoying. So we've got to make up some ground with this this teal mask here. And they have 13 cards to work with, which is, yeah, kind of crazy. And we should be having, like, all the cards, really, you know, we're Alakazam. The next turn, we can Hilda for a Dudunsparce and a Telepathic Psychic Energy. I mean, I think I'm going to attack this turn no matter what anyway, so I could probably just kick things off with an Alakazam. Because we know we're going to do this anyway. And I would like to draw some cards, please. Okay, we do get a Telepathic, that's pretty good. We do get the rest of the squad as well. Do I want another Abra? I mean, one's going to get knocked out, probably, right? Yeah, I think so. I do probably want to leave space for Shaymin. I will then... Actually, you know what? We're going to do Dunsparce anyway, so... Yeah, we'll do Dunsparce. Oh, I forgot about Enriching Energy. That was silly. Yeah, I forgot I had Enriching. Oh well, I kind of wanted the Pokemon, so that's fine. So yeah, we'll hold off from playing the Poffin just because we want a runaway draw. Okay. That's a couple of cards at least. We can Poké Pad here. Get a Abra Kadabra. Or a, actually... I probably just want Dunsparces, right? We can play the game a little bit slower anyway. Even if we don't get a knockout this turn, we can still play a bit more cagey. I mean, we're definitely not going to knock him out this turn anyway, so that's fine. And then we can just swing for a bit of damage, which is always nice to do. 160. So actually, we weren't too far off, realistically. I'm not sure if there was a way we could have got there, but I think we're okay for now anyway. It softens them up, like, we have Togekiss potentially. I think Togekiss was in deck anyway. So yeah, my opponent will be able to evolve all the way up to Meganium this turn, which is a bit scary. And Hydrapoli X, okay, so that's interesting. They're not going to use Festival Lead. They do have Judges, that's a bit concerning. Judge is very concerning for us. I mean, we did draw quite well, though. We might have to Hilda for a Alakazam, though, which would kind of suck. But this is a very easy knockout, so we don't have to worry too much. If they're playing Judge, they probably play, like, 2 Judge, though. I don't think they would run 4 Judge. They could be, but Hydrapol's, like, fairly high maintenance, so I'd expect them to play, like, a lot of Lilies over Judge. They could be going for Disruption, though. They could be doing something different. But yeah, this knocks us out, right? 90, 120, yeah, 150. Alright, that is a Meowth. And they also have a Xerasig as well? What is this? Really? Got the Xerasig? Actually, who cares? We're still winning this. I will prize trade you out. It's fine. I mean, I'm not going to concede just because I've seen a Xerasig. Like, that's not the end of the world. Right. What do we want out here? We can... Yeah, we can start with a Kadabra. So if we're going to use Rare Candy this turn, it'll be to do Togekiss. I mean, you know, that also works. That works, I guess. Right, I'll prioritize Alakazam over Dudunsparce. And I will get an Enriching Energy, I think. Yeah. And we'll evolve here. So we don't need to draw too many cards because of Xerasig, but at the same time, it's not like super, super bad if we don't. And we just, actually, we don't need to play that this turn. We're already doing like enough damage. I will Poké Pad a Dudunsparce out of the deck, I think. Yeah, just leave that as an option in case we get judged again or something. Don't need to attach Enriching. Do I? Nah, I don't. Alright, Smoosh for 120. Still plenty of damage. Heads. Oh, heads. You love to see it. There's a good Togekiss. Give me my prize cards. So, my opponent will probably hit us with that Xerosic, but it's fine. It will not be enough to save them, that's for sure. The question is, what do we want to discard? Because we get to keep 3. I'm thinking we keep Hilda, the Enriching, although actually never mind, because we have to attack next turn. Yeah, we keep the Hilda for sure. We have another boss. It's like that's not a big deal. A Buddy? I'm not scared of Buddy. Yeah, I think we keep boss. Sacred Ash could go. Although we don't have many Alakazam in deck, so I want to keep Sacred Ash. Yeah, I don't know. I think Hilda for sure. I think in the moment I'll know what to keep. I definitely don't need Poffins. The Abra would be good, but we have ways of finding Abra. Wait, they didn't Xerosic? Are they waiting? Interesting. I mean, I'm not doing a lot of damage is the only problem. Xerosic is not, like, a problem, by the way. Xerosic is not, like, the problem we think it is. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 900, 20, 40. Yeah, we should have enough in hand for this. Let's just do this, then. Actually, I don't like you having that stadium. It's a bit late to be putting that down now, but... Oops! Oh, that was silly. It's fine. Never punished. I'm still winning this match. No, I'm determined now. I will lock in. That was a wasted 2 prizes, but it's fine. Right. Hilda, Candy, Wondrous Patch, Poffins. Do I want rid of the other Candy? I think I do. And... Sacred Ash, I guess? Yeah, because we have more Sacred Ash anyway. That was a bit of a misplay, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm crying internally, but it's fine. Alright, I don't know why I didn't just knock out Meowth. It was guaranteed prizes. I mean, they don't have much of a hand anyway. It's fine. And we get to flip a coin with Togekiss. Alright, they can't even retreat Ogerpon. We're fine. Yep, we will get the dudes out, I guess. Never punished. Never punished. Right, Kadabra. Yes, I would like to draw cards. Because what's the odds of them having back-to-back Xerosic? Yeah, put energy on there. And evolve here. Just so it's in play more than anything. And I will put a... I guess a Psychic down here. I don't really need to attach energy right now. And then we will Powerful Hand for 10 damage. Just enough to KO Ogerpon. Right, heads. No, it's a shame. You know, that was nearly victory, by the way, but yeah, Togekiss wasn't feeling it. I think she was too embarrassed after that blunder last turn. But it's fine. We still win anyway. Because Alakazam is powerful. So yeah, a bit of an uneventful game. It's like the last game I played with this deck, actually. It was very uneventful. Before that, though, I faced a Team Rocket's deck, and then immediately realized that Articuno prevented me from doing anything, so that was a bit of a shame. I guess you could, like, KO Articuno with Togekiss, but, like, it's so much faff, it's just not worth it. And they can just easily recover it. My opponent is still playing the game, though, so maybe they're trying to get an attack off. I suppose with, yeah, I suppose with, like, Hydrapple. I mean, Hydrapple can attack for 1 energy. So I don't know why... Yeah, I don't know why with Meganium play you wouldn't just use the biggest HP on your board, but... Who am I to question the genius of Hydrapple? Hydrapple's cool, though. It's a lot of fun. I don't think it's quite as good as Venusaur now, though. Because, like, Venusaur can just out-tank everything, really. Like, Venusaur plus Hero's Cape is so annoying to deal with. Alright, the final hurrah with Ogerpon, I guess. Still, in case I can't get to 330, you may as well, like, attack with Hydrapple. But maybe they know their doom is imminent. Because this Buddy was about to get blown to smithereens. For all the pain that it's caused me. Since it first printed out last, was it last year, Buddy? I think it was this time last year. I think it's been a whole year in the meta, which is kind of scary. It feels like yesterday that card was revealed. Oh, the absolute disrespect. I could, yeah, I was thinking about using a Cybolt on the Buddy, but this is fine as well. Let me just do this. And easy dubs. Right, apart from that blunder earlier, it's still easy dubs. Alright, Wonder Kiss, fine. Alright, now you do it. Now it works. Yeah, sure, Togekiss. But it's fine anyway. We took 7 prize cards that game, it's fine. That's fine.